Hi folks, welcome back to Fishing Sim with Pro Tour. Right, we're continuing looking at basic tackle boxes. So in this video we're looking to set up one to catch pike, and we'll head over to the Grand Union. As we go over to the Grand Union, I think we'll get a shorter rod. Canal's not that wide. Coarse rod's usually good for that. I think we'll stick with what we got. Take some long range, no, medium range. Well, we'll take a spinning rod because we're going to use a lure. See if we can catch some of the pike by lures. We were going to put 50-pound braided on, which is more than enough for the Grand Union. Now, usually, if I'm going to use a lure, I will go for a surface one. Or for a surface, reflex buzz bait, they're good. Now, I do use the Fire Tiger, which is from the Bass Pro Shop tackle pack. For this purposes, I'm going to use just stock tackle. So we'll go with the blue shad nickel white for a reflex buzz bait. That should catch them. Also, it will get the zander as well. Now, the carp, we'll stick with the Sonic S3 carp rod. That will get, the pike, be able to be used on pike fishing. We'll change the reel. I think we can, the one I've got set on the lure, I don't think we can. No, we can't. Unless I've already got set elsewhere. No, we'll stick with the Sonic extractor, that should be good. As we're going dead baiting, we need to go for a size 2 hook. As it's got a silk bottom, the dark matter rig should be fine. The dead baits will only show if you select a size 2 hook as well. For the dead baits, there we go. We'll go use a full roach. We'll try smelt. I have been getting good results with smelt, but I've never really tried it in the Grand Unions, so we'll see what we're going to catch with that. So that's the tackle setup we're going to use. You could use the 80-pound braid if you get going after the real big pike, but you can catch them and reel them in on the 50-pound braid, no trouble. Alright, Grand Union, we'll set the weather as dynamic. I always fish with it on dynamic. Time of day sunrise. It shouldn't really matter which time of day you fish the venue. Right, got a choice of areas to go for the pike. I usually go at the very top road bridge at the spawn point, which is highlighted. I think we'll go there. Alright, see what we can catch here. We should be able to get some pike in this area. We'll get the dead baits out. But we'll certainly be able to get zander as well up here. Let's see if we can get on the reflex buzzbait. Most likely wake all the carp up. But we also could use a Ben Parker spoon. That looks like we could bream up. Right, one pike. Oh, looks like we've got Xander as well hanging around. Well, looks like it's a small one. It's putting up a good fight. Yeah, it definitely is a small one. £20, 5 ounce. So that's a good start. Sometimes the dead baits can be a bit slow. Strange enough, you seem to always get them on the lure very easy. Oh, we've got a perch appeared. You can get them on a lure, especially on a spoon. Right, let's see if there's any pike this way. There's carp. Actually, there's quite a few carp. The dead baits are very quiet still. Oh, there's a perch. Oh, something knocking one of the dead baits. Oh, got a tench now. Looks like there's not many pike up this end of the canal. No, I don't think there's any more pike up this end. Right, let's change location. Try further down the canal. It's the other side near these barges. Let's see if we've got any pike hiding under these barges. I see we've woken the carp up. Actually, I'm not seeing any zander. Oh, pike. Oh, it could be a boss. Gonna take it. do find I get more success with the lure on these pike than do with dead bait. I have a feeling that could be black mamba that's appeared. The markings look similar to black mamba. Oh, it looks like now it's vanished. Actually, let's move rod 2. See if we can get him. See if we can entice him back. Well, if the full fish don't work, we could change it to using heads. That might catch them. We'll go for mackerel head. And we'll still use the roach head. Because one thing I've noticed that some venues heads work better than full fish, and then vice versa. I can't remember whether the Grand Union is one that prefers heads. Right, we'll change the lure. We could use a spoon. I'm thinking a swim bait might work. Try the 4-inch roach. But the reflex buzz bait usually does actually work pretty well. There's a pike hanging around. Just can't hook him. I think it's a boss or trophy for catch. Looks a bit like black mamba. The markings look similar to black mamba or Athena. No, he's not interested with that. Right, let's go back to the reflex buzzbait. We'll try the bluegill one. Definitely got pike hanging around, looks like not feeding. Oh, we took it. Yeah, it definitely looks like possibly black mamba. As you can catch most places on the canal. It gets about a bit. Sure puts up a fight similar to Black Mamba. Trouble is, he never gets tired. He just keeps going and going. Got him, finally. I'm thinking it's Black Mamba. Yeah, that's definitely looks like Black Mamba. Oh, it's Hunter. I haven't had him for quite a while. I've caught near most of the trophy fish actually in the Grand Union. So yeah, I see Hunter. Just has similar markings to Black Mamba. That's why I thought it might have been him. But for some reason dead baits are not catching anything. You may find this, that if you use a lure, you'll catch more pike than actually you do if you use dead baits. As it's evident from this, because now I'm on a third pike on the lure. It looks like the reflex buzzbait bluegill is the better choice. I think with the dead baits you just got to experiment to find which ones work best for you. Might vary from different times of the day. And as this is sunrise, it looks like a lure is more appropriate. £13 one for that one. Even though we haven't caught anything on dead baits, you can catch the pike on dead baits and zander. Just that the pike seems to be favouring the lure. There's quite a lot of tension around here. Well, it looks like there's some pike about. Chasing the carp. Let's see what else we can catch. I think the pike have now gone. So, there's no pike there. So we managed to catch a boss. A couple of other pike, but we've had nothing on the dead baits. Which usually they do very well. But you definitely catch pike on lures in the Grand Union. So here's the tackle setup we've been catching them on. Reef Expulse Bait Bluegill does better than the other Reef Expulse baits. So you should catch pike and zander with them, no trouble. It's just a bit strange why we didn't see no zander. Dead baits, as long as you're on a size 2 hook, they will show in the tackle shop in the bait section. Usually you do catch pike, zander on the dead baits. For some reason they weren't interested. It doesn't matter whether you're using full fish or the heads. You'll catch pike in all the locations along the canal. The trophy fish move around quite a bit, so you should be able to catch them. So on that note, folks, it's time to leave it there. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you wish, click the bell for notification stuff. Thanks for watching. Until next time, happy fishing.